Connect, yeah. Let me have it. Thank you. Do me a favor. I can't remember what this is called. Somebody Google.
You're live.
Peace and blessings, everybody. This is Kevin Q, affectionately known as FarmerQ, here with Nemas Gardens. Welcome to our first live, first Facebook live, to be exact, on YouTube. Facebook, is it Facebook and YouTube? Okay, YouTube live. I don't even know what social media I'm on. I suck already. So we like to thank you for joining us. So Nemas Garden is an agricultural company where our focus is on educating our community on how to grow food, specifically wherever you live at, whether it's you live in an apartment with a balcony, or you excuse me, have a backyard with some space, backyard with little to no space. If you got acres, whatever. We're here to just help you learn how to help yourself with sustainable, whether you want to call it growing, farming, whatever you want to put the label on. We're here to help you do that. We have a motto that whoever controls your food source controls you. And if you know, like I know, you better start growing your own food. As you can see, a lot of things was going on around you. Specifically, a lot of us remember when the pandemic hit, and you see how long those lines was, just trying to get you some toilet paper, let alone some food. So this is something that we us here at Nemas Gardens, this is our livelihood, our compassion. We're currently operating in Prince George's County, Maryland. We have a number of schools where we do after school programs, during school programs, all that other stuff. You know, we do a lot in the community, a lot with the kids, whether it's we've built gardens in senior centers and so forth and so on. All right. That's not the name of that squash. So what we're going to do here is you can see we have a table full of food that we harvested. We started growing this food, of course, late spring, early summer. Most of the stuff we got a lot of, and now it's harvest time. Harvest time. Oh, what's the name of that?
Opo.
Oh, Opo squash. Okay. Oh, okay. It's harvest time. Oh, it is. Okay. I'm a little excited. I'm a little excited. I start singing. That's my other. Anyway, so I got a table full of just bounty, just mad food. We got some tomatoes. We got some peppers and peppers. We got different types of pepper. We even got some eggs. We got some eggs, chickens, because we got chickens. So we got eggs. But we got some hot habanero. We're going to show y'all tune in. We're going to show you how to make some hot sauce with those habaneros. We got some extra long okra, which is too long. So we're going to make some okra water out. So you got to tune in more than a day to see all these other wonderful things. Look, we even got sunflower. We're going to pull these seeds out there. Vidal, our trustee, come in, Vidal. Come in. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Vidal Benavidez. Did I say that right?
You said it right.
Whoa, this is my man Vidal here. He's one of our newest employees, team members. We like to call them team members. Vidal is going to be tasked with taking out each and every one of these seeds so we can roast these seeds. These would be the best sunflower seeds you ever tasted in your life. All right, now get up my camera shot. Stop trying to take all my. You see him, y'all? He trying to take all. This is my show. My show. Don't worry. My other members is going to be trying to take one in specifically. You're going to introduce her, but I'm gonna wait because when she get in front of the camera, she don't know how to leave. But anyway, all right. So we got some tomatoes. So we gonna show y'all some stuff that we gonna do with some of these harvests. We got this is herbs. We got basil. We don't have a picture, but we got rose. We got echinacea. We be doing. We got different type of squash, opo squash. Did we make some sauteed opo squash? Now look. So, yeah, you hold it in front of the camera. Look at that right anyway. All right, see that's some opo squash. It's sauteed. All it is really like summer squash. Like if you do crookneck, try not to. And it's delicious. This is probably cold because it feels cold in the bowl, but it's delicious. It is delicious. Oh man, and it's cold. It needs to be warm, but it's delicious. It's still good for you. Oh, I'm supposed to pretend it's hot. Ooh, it's hot. It's very hot and warm, but it's delicious though. It is delicious. All right. All right. Thank you to the cook. Anyway, like I said, we got some pumpkins. We got different type of squashes. This is zucchini. Anybody out there now make zucchini bread? I make some zucchini bread. It's good for some zucchini bread. But we got a lot of things that's going on. We even grew corn. We grew corn. We did grow corn. We grew corn. Blue corn. Woo, my. Some blue corn. It's some delicious corn. Now look, this ain't the corn that you get at the grocery store. So don't be like, oh, it's supposed to. No, it's better than that. Don't get on my nerves with that grocery store stuff. This ain't the grocery store. And if you knew how they grew it, matter of fact, most of the corn in the grocery store definitely don't come from around here. And a lot of the corn that you when you riding along the highways and see all those corn stalks, that ain't even for us. That's for the feed. They making feed out of that. So don't get it twisted. And like I said, these are fresh eggs because we do have chickens and stuff also. So I just want to show you a couple things. One of our focuses coming out of this late summer and these fall harvests is, of course, harvesting your food. But I just want to show you a couple things. And I don't really have too many underripe tomatoes, but I just want to give you a little secret with some not tips, I should say. It's no secrets, it's some tips. With like if you plucking underripe tomatoes. Now, fortunately, these been here for a couple days. So they actually ripen more, but sometimes you might have some underripe. It might be a little bit more green, like this one, for instance. And I just want to show you. So what you could do is you can take a ripe tomato, a nice ripe tomato, take a couple of nice ripe tomatoes and put them in a brown bag. Okay. Put them in a brown paper bag. You know, the underripe ones with a couple ripe ones. And you put it in the top, or you can just sit it on the counter. But you, if you put them in, somebody look at gas. It's a gas. It releases the gas. I can't think of the name of the gas. When you're putting a brown paper, and I should know this, but I don't remember everything. That's why we can look up stuff. So when you put the underripe ones in a brown paper bag with a ripe tomato, with ripe tomatoes, and throw them what? The ripe tomatoes will release a gas and help ripen the underripe. So you'll have nice ripe tomatoes. Another thing you can do, another important thing that we do, and we'll show you even more so with peppers, is okay, so you might have a tomato. You might have a tomato that you might think don't look that way. I think we have a tomato on there, a Cherokee purple tomato up on the counter that doesn't look that pretty. Because you know, folks, ethylene gas. That's right. So the ethylene gas, thank you, that will be released inside the bag and help ripens the other one. It's a Cherokee. It's ugly. It's ugly. Very ugly. That's it right there. Okay. See how it's kind of messy and nasty looking. And you know, most of y'all, I don't want to eat that. Ew, it's nasty. Somebody hand me a couple paper towels, please. Ew, it's nasty. It's all mushy and got that. I ain't eating that. Okay, don't eat it then. But don't throw it away either. So what you could do is, and this is very important, and this is I believe it's a Cherokee purple tomato. Open up the tomato and open up the tomato and open up the tomato. And in that tomato, there are tomato seeds. Save the seeds out of the tomato. And this is even better because you can't really hold them. But look what, as I open the tomato, I'm gonna come a little the camera. As I open the tomato, the seeds is just falling out themselves. They're like, don't throw me away. Okay. No. All right. We want to make more tomatoes in the future for the sake of mankind. That's what they saying. And if anybody don't think they saying that, I don't care. That's what they saying. So you just think about it. This one tomato. Look at those seeds. They just fell out. I just opened it up and they just ran out the tomato. That's over 20 seeds right there. Easy. And if you got 100% germination, which means every seed that you started and it produced a plant, just think about how many tomatoes that is. Thank you for that. Think about how many tomatoes that could be. So seed saving is important. And guess what? Once you done mash this up, really, you rinse it off, you can still put it in your tomato sauce. You would never know. It's probably, man, just smell on this bad boy. So you want to save your seeds, whether it's a good one or you don't, any of these tomatoes, you want to save your seeds. Seed saving is important because that means you ain't got to buy seeds. And seeds ain't cheap. And the way things is going, they're getting even more expensive. So that's a good thing to do. And like this pepper right here, it's all wrinkly and this is one that looks all pretty, looks more like when you bought in the store and all that old stuff. And this one is not as pretty. And once again, they're saying, don't throw me away. I'm a pepper. I want to live. So I'm going to open this one up. Watch this. It's like money. It's money right here. It's money. Look at that. That's money. Look at all them seeds. Look at all them seeds. Look at them seeds. Nothing reproduces like a seed. Just one pepper, and I ain't even counting them, but you see at least 20 seeds just right there. That's a potential for 20 more pepper plants. That's going to bring you an abundance of more peppers. Like, just think about it. These, bring that light back, please. Just think about these orange habaneros, which are very hot and beautiful. Just these all, and this is just some of them, all came out for one plant. One of those little seeds, this little seed, that little one seed produced, I don't know if you can see it, but this one seed on my finger produced, how many peppers is in here? It's crazy. This one seed produced it, and that's just some of them. That ain't nowhere near all of them. And the plant is still producing. So seed saving is very, very important. And so you want to you want to focus on that concept of seed saving where your fall harvest. And we got different type of peppers, and like I said, corn. You can imagine how many seeds is in this pumpkin. And so once again, whatever you do, do with the pumpkin. There's a ton of seeds inside this pumpkin. Oh, I didn't pick this bad boy. Jesus. Ooh, man. This bad boy got some weight to it. know what this is. I know what this is. This is a watermelon. This bad boy got some weight. Get it, dog. Good God. How much you think that weigh? Yeah, they got some weight to it, don't it?
Yeah, like 25, 30.
That's a nice watermelon. And so, all right, get away, because I know you how you do. Watch but die. And so we are I've been told to tell y'all to stay tuned or stay tuned because there will be a live or demonstration on some pumpkin carving or video and all that type of stuff. All right. So remember, fall harvest. And so what we're going to do, one of the things, okay, we talked about seed saving, which is very important. All of these got seeds. If it don't have no seed in it, I don't know where it came from, and you might not want to consume it. I don't even know how it got here, but that's a whole nother story. And this is another type of melon that we grew too. But everything on this table has the ability to reproduce after its own time, which is difficult. Here's a squash. It don't look that good. It's kind of overripe. It should have been picked sooner. We're going to take the seeds out of here, and we're going to save these seeds also. You know what the deal is with these sunflowers and so forth and so on. So seed saving is important. Of course, eating and cooking is important. We got herbs, these herbs, and you'll go to our website where this particular one is echinacea, which is we use it for cheese in particular. And we have some basil, which this might be that echinacea too, but we do actually have a ton of basil and stuff like that. So we're making rosemary oil and basil oil specifically for your skin and for your hair. So look for that real soon within the next week or two to be appearing on our website, www.nemasgardens.com, as added value products. Look, all our stuff is natural. We don't use no pesticides, no herbicides, none of that stuff. Our mindset and your mindset should be when you grow is to restore the nature back to its natural habitat. Everything knows what it needs to do. So yeah, you're gonna have some pests. You're gonna have those issues, but there's a way to deal with it that is natural, and it's going to take you some diligence to do it, or you're going to spray poison all over your food, and now you got a whole nother problem. Okay, all right. So, like I said before, we got cilantros, like we're making spices, herbal teas, oils, and soaps, and all of that stuff, ladies and gentlemen and ladies, it's going to be it's on our website. We're going to show you how to do it. We're going to put the tutorials on there. You come back here for our YouTube live at nemasgardens.com. That's our YouTube channel. It's nemasgardens.com. That's N as in Nancy, E as in Earl, M as in Michael, A as in Apple, S as in Stephen, G as in Gary, A as in Apple, R as in Robert, D as in David, E as in Earl, N as in Nancy, S as in Sam. Nemas Gardens. Nemas Gardens. I'm sorry. That's the YouTube live. It's Nemas Gardens, not the .com. Just Nemas Gardens. All right. I'm still trying to figure this thing out myself. All right. So that's we got so much more that, like I said, we talk about. So focus on when you fall harvest, of course, focus on pick it, and you got to pick this stuff. Pick it so you can consume it. Look, this table is way more than I can eat personally, so we have to give it away because we don't sell food. We do sell added value products, but Nemas Gardens is not your grocery store, your supermarket. That's not what we do. We share the bounty with our clients, our staff, the students, and so forth and so on. All right. And also coming up, we're going to show you about, since we're moving into the winter season, on what you need to grow now, overwintering, indoor growing, like all that stuff, hydroponics. I even got a little aquaponic fish tank type thing that we're going to show you how to do that. And a lot of this stuff you can buy online, and we're going to have the links where you can get this stuff. But we need you to tune in, really. We need you to tune in, all right? We need you to tune in. So how much time I got left about?
About 10 minutes.
Okay, I got about 10 minutes. Okay, so what we want to really, we want you to go to our website. And those of you that are in the Prince George's County, Montgomery County community that can join us for our Nemas Gardens Community Engagement Nights. It'll be Tuesday, October 21st. Tuesday, October 21st from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Martin Luther King Jr. Middle School, 4545 Ammondale Road. That's 4545 Ammondale Road, Beltsville, Maryland, 20705. That's Nemas Gardens. This is our first one, too. It's our first one, community engagement night, Tuesday. That's a couple Tuesdays from now, October 21st, 2025. So if you look at this video, 2026, 27, 27, which is cool, but this engagement doesn't pass. Right? So Tuesday, October 21st, 2025, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. What time is it, crew?
6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Tell them again.
6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
You want to remember it, you got to repeat it. 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Martin Luther King Jr. Middle School, 4545 Ammondale, that's Ammendale Road, Beltsville, Maryland. All right, we're going to have some giveaways, some demonstrations. And look, the reason we're doing this because it's about building community. Farming, gardening, you can do this stuff by yourself, but it's designed to be done as a community. It's designed, this is an activity that's designed to be done collectively. All right. And you build communities because, like I said, we got a whole table full of food. There's only 2 people that live in my particular household at this time. And ain't no way in the world we're going to eat all this food by ourselves. But we will save, we'll preserve, we'll pickle, and we'll definitely give away. And we share and we give away. All right. So that's just some of the things that we'll cover. I know I might have talked fast, but you can rewind this. All right. We also have a newsletter, so please subscribe to our newsletter. I guess that's through our website, www.nemasgardens.com. All that stuff will be up on the screen, the websites, and all that. It's called In the Garden, the letter N, the Garden. And check out our October issue. I'm standing there in the middle with Ms. Kaved, that's a couple of our community partners, and Vine Corps, Gabby, M, they're the ones that's closer to me. And Principal Dr. Nankin is the principal of International High School at Largo, which is my first school that I was blessed to be able to start an after school program. And we have a garden over there. We also have an apprenticeship program. We do summer internship programs. We got a program that's a program. We do programs, you know, just call us a program. You know, when you need a program, we got a program. We do parent engagements, of course, with professional developments with staff. We can come into your office. If you want a garden, like I've actually done rooftop gardens downtown DC on roofs. It's hot up there. But if you want a garden, we'll put a garden on your roof, wherever. All right. So come out to our Nemas Gardens Community Engagement Night to hear my story and how you can start your own garden. But I'm being urged to tell my story, which I should, because it is an interesting one, if I do say so myself, of how I quit my job.
6 figures.
Okay. How I quit my 6-figure job. Ooh, and said, I'm going to be an urban farmer. Yeah, right. He was like, okay. And, you know, but that was 2015. So 10 years later, here I is, you know, live. And Nemas Garden is about really making an impact in lives. Not just our own, but the community. Because look, folks, All right. I ain't a political dude, but you see what it is. You can act a time where it's gonna be the have and the have-nots. You got to decide which one you want to be. And we do need each other. We really do need each other. And this is all this stuff on this table. So much more that we have that's not even on this table because we give it away. And but I can grow a lot by myself, but I can grow 10 times more, 100 times more with people. You know, God is about multiplication, not just addition. God is a God of multiplication. Like you see, we opened up this pepper, and this one pepper has potential to literally, like if it's 20, 30 seeds in here, just think you can probably get at least 100 peppers off one of these seeds. You do the math. You do the math. All right? How much time I got?
We got about 3.
Okay, so I got about 3 minutes. So we want y'all, if you have any questions, please feel free to write in or whatever, and we're going to answer your questions, all right? info@nemasgardens.com. The YouTube live, you can put them in the YouTube live chat. We're gonna monitor this and be in. So I got members here that want to talk. So they gonna come up here and I'm gonna introduce them. Come on, y'all. Let's go. They want to talk back there amongst themselves. Joshua, you too, sir. This is my wonderful. These are members, young people who do not know how to grow yet. No, they're getting better. All right. So to my immediate left is Fatima.
Hey everyone.
That's Fatima. See, I gotta watch her. Okay, she's a camera junkie. Y'all already met Vidal. And this is Joshua. Come on, slide over here a little bit more, Joshua. You know, and no, Joshua and Fatima are not brothers and sisters. They just got similar names. Actually, Vidal is my nephew. But this is our members, and so, and they're new. So, but have you felt like you learned anything since you've been hanging with me?
Same things were also. I'm learning a lot in a very small amount of time.
And I've been putting it on. All right, come on, y'all. All right, we gotta go. Because our focus is we have to grow food. We have to grow the food. And emphasize that. It is the time that we need to grow our own food. What about that? You think you've learned anything?
A lot, actually.
A lot.
I learned that soil, the dirt that I used to
No.
that's to call it dirt is really useful besides of just getting dirty.
Because dirt is really what's on the bottom of your shoe that you track. Soil, when you call it soil, you understand the importance of it. And nothing pops off with soil. You're just wasting it. What about you, Josh? You don't learn anything?
I've learned that there's a certain time to harvest. Like you can't just harvest whenever.
Right.
Like stuff has to be right. Maybe I didn't know something could be like over
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Squash. Where's the squash? Which one? The big one? Oh, this one right here. Okay. Yeah, that's a little too orange, a little too. But we're gonna save the seeds. And Josh is award-winning photographer. Trust me, he's award-winning photographer. He handles our video also. But all of these wonderful members that we have are instructors, and we're missing Sydney. Sydney's out doing Sydney things. We miss you, Sydney. We miss you, Sydney. But yeah, so this is our team. And we gotta come on, and this is and we can't see May. May's not here either, but Cadet, this is Cadet Minor, and she's a chief development officer, and she puts all this together. Because trust me, social media would not exist if it was up to me, because it didn't really exist before she came, and she's taking it to the next level. And I thank God for it. She's also my life partner. So, yeah, this is part of our team. We have other folks out there. Allison is out there chirping away at the gardens and all that stuff. And we have some other team members and instructors that are here today. But look, I did this by myself for years till it got to the point where I couldn't do it myself. Thank God for that opportunity, because this is a blessing. And I'll tell you about my story, how I got to this point. It wasn't, I don't want to say hard. It is what it is.
You know, you always face your challenges, you know, and so he's going to talk about, especially at our community engagement night, he's going to talk about his story because I'm going to do an interview with him and I'm going to pull it out of him. And so you guys will be able to get kind of that firsthand understanding of what it took for him to leave that six-figure job and come to do this full time. Being able to teach children, being able to teach their parents, being able to teach adults, professionals, how they are able to set up their own gardens at home so that you can grow your own food, whether it's indoors or outdoors. You know, especially now in the winter season, many people want to understand, you know, how do I set up a herb garden? Well, we're going to be giving away free herb garden starter kits when you show up to that community event. The community engagement event. We'll also have these wonderful Nemas Gardens bracelets. You guys can't see that right now. You can look on our website at nemasgardens.com and see these wonderful gifts that we have for you. When you join our community, we also have a whole bag for you of tools, and you'll be able to jump into our tutorials. Stay tuned here as well, because Kevin's going to come back. FarmerQ is going to be here with more of our tutorials, how to plant a seed, how to pot up a plant, you know, how to put the plants in the ground. We're going to be doing more lives. So keep up with us and, you know, see what we have to offer. We really would love to help you guys be able to set up your own gardens, indoors, outdoors, at home, so that you can grow your own food.
All right. So I guess on that end, are we ready to end?
Yeah, we're ready to go.
All right. So remember this. Just remember this. Whoever controls your food source controls you. All right. Take control of your health, your wealth, your life, as well as your families. And join us and start, you know, growing your own food. All right. And so remember, I forgot that it used to be a game show. Oh, what's it? I don't know what the game show. They used to be like,
See you the next time. And you guys will have the chance to meet more of our team members. So follow us online, keep up on our website at www.nemasgardens.com, and come back here for tutorials and to meet more of our team.
Not brother and sister.
Good luck. Have a great day.
Yeah.